Are you a confrontational person?
Yes, you, you, you. Like, I don't let slide. Like, when I'm in McDonald's
Yeah.
and I ask for barbecue sauce and you
Mhm.
give me ranch, I park my car, I go in there, I start slapping people. No, I'm not really a confrontational
You
person.
would take the ranch, wouldn't you? You just take
Yeah,
it.
I just eat the fucking ranch. Like, if I'm allergic to it, I would eat it.
Megadads Live is a mature rated podcast. It's for the Megadads, the Mega Moms, but not the Mega Kids. So put on those earmuffs and let's go!
I don't like conflict, and I'm like, I don't speak up for myself ever. You know,
Uh,
like you
yeah.
disrespect my wife, I'm gonna be like, he kind of had a point.
You're what's his shit? The senator that everybody hates.
Marco
Ted
Rubio.
Cruz. You're Ted
Oh,
Cruz.
Ted Cruz. Yeah, sure, like a
You are Ted
Cruz
Cruz.
or a Rubio,
Yeah.
or like any of these, ass kissing pieces of shit, yellow bellied pieces of shit. Yeah.
So I had a moment at work the other day. I had a
Oh no.
very long work meeting,
Oh no.
which was just soul sucking, right? You've been in those meetings where
Oh
it's like
yeah.
it's 5 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
It's pointless. Like everybody pretends like it's important, but like in your heart,
Yeah.
you know that you're slowly dying.
Yeah.
And part of this meeting was like to bring up issues, and one of my coworkers brought up this issue that me and my manager were not being communicative. We were being unresponsive. We were blowing him off, and like,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I've never blown you off once. I would know. Like, I'd have to brush my teeth afterwards, and the I stood up for myself. I'm like, "What do you No, I don't know what you're talking about." And this guy was like, "Yeah, it's you and it's him and it's both you guys." And like we're in there with my boss, and I was just
Right.
blown away. I'm like, "I apologize if I've missed some of your messages." Like I just couldn't believe it. I go back to my desk to clean up for the day and get ready to leave. Dude walks into my office 5 minutes after and says, "I just want you to know I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about your manager. And like, I just didn't want to be confrontational against him specifically. So, like, I was just, and yes,
Oh my fucking god.
the color in my face just drained. And I was like, part of me was like, I wanted to get up and jump across my desk and punch him in his face. But I was so drained from this meeting that I just kind of brushed it off. And ever since then, I've felt like such a pussy. And like, I can't believe I let this guy throw me under the bus in front of my boss. And I didn't stick it to him when he fessed up to it 5 minutes later. What would you do in that situation? Honestly, like, I know what we all think what we'd want to do, right? But what would you actually do in that situation?
Oh, Adam. I'd be like, catch me outside. How about that? Like, let's go.
Would
like
you
here. Okay.
would you stand up for yourself and
I
say,
mean,
what the
after
fuck?
I thought about it for a good long 6 seconds, and coming away from it, I would have thanked the person for, because they don't have to tell you the truth, because they did. They're like,
Yeah.
I feel bad, and I also kind of understand their like approach. It's like, I can't call out this person; they're too high above. Like, I have to, if I'm gonna do it, I have to link in Adam.
I have to kick Adam in the nuts.
Yeah, I have to do the two people to like,
Right.
so I'm kind of proud of them for thinking strategically. I'm kind of proud of them for saying something at all, because they could have just like not, they're like, forget it, like, why even say it? But they thought of a way. They're like, oh, that guy right there, I'll throw him under the bus, and as long as I group them both in together,
Yeah.
it'll soften the blow.
Right. No blowback.
They're a coward in many ways, but they're also very resourceful.
Yeah.
They saw you as the easy target. And
absolutely.
they
Because
were
my cobwebs in my brain, I'm
Yeah.
thinking to myself, like, did I actually do this? Like,
Yeah.
I'm old. I very well could have done this and completely forgot. So he had me dead to rights. And then he comes out and he's like, by the way, bullshit. Yeah.
That hurts you. Like
It does.
I don't know. I don't know if you're aware, but that shit like matters, I think.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, so you're paying that price. So my question to you is, how are you gonna set this shit straight? What are you gonna do? You've had time to think about it.
But that's just it. If
You're not gonna follow up.
If I come forward and go to my boss and say, guess what just happened after that
Why
meeting?
would you not?
Because I'm going to look like a punk ass. I'm going to look like a punk ass. Because I
like-
should have
like,
stuck to my guns right there in the meeting. The fact that I just ate it right there in the meeting and walked away, and I'm going to come back the next 3-4 days later and say,
There's
by the
layers.
way, like it's
Yeah.
too late. It's too
Plus
late.
you're narking.
I've marked. I've been
He's
marked.
like, man, like if you hadn't tricked on this guy, I would have had even more respect for you, for the person that said, "Oh, I looped you in for no reason."
Yeah.
I don't know. You're in a no-win situation.
I'm screwed. Megadads is for everyone who loves gaming and the community that surrounds it. We're all about fun, fully grown, and we want you to be a part of everything we've got going on here. So what do you get when you subscribe to youtube.com/Megadads? Weekly podcasts from your favorite Megadads personalities, reviews on the latest games, reaction and analysis on the latest industry news, Gameplay Thursday videos showing off what we do on the sticks, travel logs from our trips around the world, small talk segments where we try new things with our kids, live community events like our holiday specials, and so much more each and every single day. You don't want to miss a minute of the fun. New Megadads videos drop each and every weekday, whether it's our long-form content like Megadads Live, or maybe it's one of our short series like Off the Shelf, a look at retro gaming. Please subscribe to youtube.com/Megadads today and tell your friends to come too. We're building something great here at youtube.com/Megadads, so subscribe today and be a part of Fun Fully Grown. This is Megadads. It's time for Parent of the Month. It's time for Parent of the Frickin' Month. And Parent of the Month, every single month, we find great parenting stories of parents that have had epic failures, and we exploit it and we laugh about it and have a good time. But this month is different. This month is a broad fact about animal parents. I thought it'd be fun to talk about animals. Everybody loves animals, especially koalas.
Yes.
People call
People
them koala
love
bears,
koalas.
but they're not bears. They're
not?
koalas. I don't think they're bears. I don't know. Maybe I just made that up.
You're misinformation.
But what I
overload.
didn't make up
Now I gotta Google.
is that koala mothers feed their babies a semi-liquid fecal substance called pap. They feed their babies their liquid shit because it contains the essential gut bacteria and microbes needed for their babies, which are called joeys. That's apparently true, to digest their primary food source, toxic eucalyptus leaves. So these koala, they eat toxic leaves, but they can only do so if they have their mother's liquid shit pumping bacteria into their own gut. Would
So
you?
if I understand,
Yeah.
Would I what? Go ahead. I need to know.
Would
what you're-
you feed your daughter your own liquid shit in order to save her life?
You're an asshole. I can't. You're such an asshole because it's like,
Come on,
damned
life
if you
is on the line.
do, damned if you don't. It's
Life
like,
is on the line.
He beat his daughter's shit. Be like,
Are you
he
gonna
wouldn't
just-
save his daughter's life by
Are you just
shitting,
gonna
like-
watch her die, or are you gonna shit in her mouth?
Fuck Adam. All right, so here's the thing. Koalas are not bears. They are
not bears.
marsupials.
Yeah.
They're closely related to kangaroos and wombats and possums, and not associated so much with bears.
Which is
So
why their kids are called joeys, I guess, because isn't that what baby kangaroos are called, joeys?
they have a bear-like appearance. So a common misconception. So if somebody says it's a koala bear, you say no, stupid bastard. It's
Mhm.
not a bear. To get back to the important stuff about shitting
Yeah.
in someone's mouth to
Yeah.
save their life, I think about this daily. I come up with scenarios in my mind and like would I shouldn't say what I'm about to say.
Yeah. Do it.
Should I?
Do it. Come on.
So I asked my wife, I'm like, would you eat my shit
Yeah.
to save my life?
Yeah.
I literally said this 2 days ago.
Of course,
And
like
I
a
don't know
normal
why
person
I
does.
said it. I don't know why I
Relationship stuff.
said it. I think we were like being lovey-dovey and be like, oh, it's our 10-year anniversary of being married. So I love
But come
you.
on, eat my shit.
I said, I love you so much. She's like, I love you. She's like, I couldn't do this all without you. You mean so much to me. You're the light of my world. So I said, you're my light.
Yeah.
And then she said something, and I said, would you eat my shit to save my life? And I ruined it all.
Did you?
She said no.
She said no.
And I was like, I would totally eat your shit. Nature's cruel, Adam. For this to even be a thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for it to be called pap, like who? Like it was already a bad situation.
It
and
sounds
I guess
like a trendy health food. That sounds like
humans,
something you'd find at Whole Foods or Trader Joe's.
the human element came in and made it worse because we named the substance. We'll call it pap because that's adequately gross.
Right. The koalas, they're not talking about it. They don't need to name it. We made it weird. They're just out there saving their kids. Okay, I've been playing.
Like, is that? I mean, are we? What is?
I think we're transitioning out of this now. I'm going to talk about a game.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's time right now to celebrate our members of Megadad's Boost.
What is Megadad's Boost? I am glad you asked.
Megadad's Boost is our community support program. If you like what we do here at Megadad's, whether it's this podcast, Megadad's Live, or maybe our reviews, our Megadad's in Japan videos, whatever it is, you can support us and keep everything going by going to patreon.com/Megadads, and for only $1 a month, you can contribute to the success of this channel. Megadad's is almost 12 years old now, and the things that we do here are not possible without those Boost members. So, if you'd like to be a part of the Boost family, again, go to patreon.com/Megadads. It's super easy, no need for a lengthy commitment. We sure would appreciate having you on board and helping keep Megadads going strong. Our Boost members for the month of September 2025 are as follows: Craig Campbell, Joseph, Eric Wood, Spokes, Emily Smith, Brent, John DiFrancesco, Estuardo Centeno, Brendan Myers, Brandon Wilson, The Snack Network, Dave Soto, Jesse Waldack, Andy Penzick, Luke Porter, David Snyder, the Bafo Yucks Dudes, Justin Masson, and the Nintendo Dads podcast. We greatly appreciate all of your support, whether it's $1, $5, somewhere in the middle. Thank you guys so much for keeping Megadads going strong. But wait, maybe you don't have that extra scratch and you just want to hang out in the Boost community. You can do so at the free tier. That's right. Join Megadads Boost for $0, just to let us know you care. And those folks at the Megadads Boost free tier are Victoris GX, Solara Clark, the Coconut Wizard, Avi Cohen, the One Track Gamers, John Layola, Michael Kwan, Sonny Megatron, Nima, Petey McD, Mike Salvino, Timothy Ulf, and Brian Scott. Again, we can't do this without you. Please, if you have a moment, go to patreon.com/Megadads and consider becoming a member of Megadads Boost. Now let's get back to that programming that your dollars helped create.
I'm going to talk about a game. I'm very excited to talk about this. It's a free, well, I shouldn't say free. It's part of PlayStation Plus. So if you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber, you absolutely should download Sword of the Sea. Sword of the Sea is an adventure game from Giant Squid Studios. These are the makers of Journey into Abzu and The Pathless. And it's another one of those Adamaz games where your protagonists don't talk and you're on kind of an ambiguous journey, an adventure to something on the horizon. I got to tell you, these people at Giant Squid, they love their big old monoliths in the distance, right? If you've played Journey,
Love it.
you know that this game is all about, hey, there's a mountain. I should go there. That's kind of what Sword of the Sea is. But the trick and the hook of Sword of the Sea is, rather than walking or floating there like you do in their other games, you are surfing on a giant ass sword.
Yeah.
So the game starts out, you are a character known as the Wraith, and you awaken, this magical essence comes down and wakes you up. You look like a lifeless statue, right? And so you wake up, and then naturally you pull out your sword, and it's imbued with magic, and you drop it on the ground, and it's like a hoverboard. You're like Marty McFly all of a sudden, and
Mm.
you are riding this sword like a surfboard or a skateboard across absolutely beautiful environments, which really call to mind all of the games in the Giant Squid library. Every one of these games could easily exist within the same universe because thematically there's a lot of overlay. It's got the water element from Abzu. It's got the deserts from Journey. It's got the character attributes from the Pathless. It all kind of blends together. They seem like they learn something and they carry it forward and they make their next game. And I love this thing. It is all about momentum and the joy of movement. The surf sword is very easy to control. It isn't floaty. You can stop on a dime. You can platform with it, and you don't fall off the thing. I think that's when I think of like skateboarding or surfing or any of these trick style games. So much of what kills the experience for me is, oh, I didn't nail that grind and I fell off and I came to a complete stop, or I didn't land that trick, so I fell off and I came to a stumbling end, and I got to get back on the thing. And it kind of kills the feeling like that you're moving forward. Sword of the Sea, you never fall off that thing. You never come to a stop unless you want to. You're constantly moving forward, and they've really nailed that feeling of inertia and momentum and speed. And it's just one of those games that is a delight to play, and the compelling emotional storytelling of these games, like I talked about last week when I talked about Deer and Boy. Your character never speaks, but you see their objective in the distance, and you're compelled to go there because the environment is just constantly changing, and there's fish and sharks and whales flying towards that goal, so you want to swim with them, you want to fly with them. And it's just an absolute delight adventure. Very chill, very zen. There's no combat whatsoever. It's all about executing tricks and collecting coins to buy new power-ups. Your sword does level up, so you get boosting and flipping, and eventually you get this really cool mechanic where it kind of turns into Iceman's ice surfing.
Sweet.
Where you like double jump and then you triple jump, and all of a sudden you're gliding. So cool. But really the star of this game, it's the music from legacy composer Austin Wintory. He did the soundtrack for Journey. It's just really great music. And then the visuals are on another level. Very simple polygon models, but the way that they capture lighting and surface, so like the grains of the sand sparkle and the water is clear and transparent and the stars up in the sky glow, just artfully done. Have you ever played any of these Giant Squid games?
Yes,
is this
I've definitely dabbled, and what's interesting about this is the cynic in me ends up saying, "Oh, another one of these games." But when I tell you that the visuals of this take it up to another level, like it's stunning. And we've seen this before. We've experienced this before, like somewhat,
Yep.
but they really have outdone themselves visually on this. The gameplay loop seems like it's like the actual surfing of it. I'm very intrigued by that because that can be very cathartic. It can be very addicting because you just want to keep going when it feels that good. A question I have for you is when it comes to the wave portion,
Yep.
I'm really intrigued by the when there's water. Are there actual waves moving up and down where you can catch a wave and kind of
It's-
like skillfully like traverse, or is it like everything around you is more like solid, or does the water move up and down?
It's really interesting because the kind of the soul of this game is that you traverse across different biomes. So there's like desert areas, and there's ice areas, snowy areas. And as you progress through the game, you get to these points where you unlock these orbs that that expand the environment, and it creates like a rift. So the sand becomes water and it opens up. So you'll be on this giant sand dune and you'll get to this unlock point and the sand dune transforms into water. And all of a sudden you can see down through the water, through where the sand was, and you can see like coral and fish swimming down there. So you're going over all of these different environments, but they all act like water. So the sand
Sweet.
has waves in it.
Are you
And
serious?
the snow will like ripple and move.
Oh my god.
And it's like it all feels the same. So you never feel different when you're on the sand and then you go over to water and then you go over to ice. It all feels the same, but it all rolls and crests like you're on
That's
the
what
ocean.
I wanted, Adam.
And there's something just synergetic about it, if that's even a word, where like you'll go from sand to water to ice and you're just riding these giant waves as dolphins jump out of the sand and then into the water. And it's like saying the world is all one big connected unit, right? I feel like that's what this game is really getting at, is that the entire world, it's all the same. We're all in the same place together. And that's something that Journey really got right, was that you played through this whole game, and then when you got to the end of it, there was like an aha moment of like, oh, that's what they were saying. That's what they were telling me. There was like a hidden message throughout the whole thing where it's like you weren't just going to a mountain. It was a game that was all about working together, and it was all about societal connections, right? And I feel like there's something here in Sword of the Sea. I have not finished it yet, but it seems to be there's like a message about the world and about no matter where you are, it's all connected together. And these games are all about like the feel of it, because you're right. We have done this before. We have seen this before. We did this in Abzu. We did this in Journey. It's not that different, but there's something so relaxing and meditative. Is that a word? Am I making up words throughout this whole
You
damn
sound
episode?
medicated.
Right? It's like you're meditating, right? The whole game, it's like as cool as it is to ride these swords up this giant mountain and be shredding and doing tricks, it always feels so calming and relaxing as Austin Wintory's score is in the background, just soothing you all the way through. I just love these experiences because they're so different, right?
That's what puts it over the edge for me. You saying that the music is good, like
Yeah,
seriously,
I
because
mean-
that puts it over the edge for me. This game is $29.99,
Mhm.
which is just above. Like they probably absolutely deserve it, but it is a short game, like very short full play time. So like that's always the sticking point with some of these for me, because if this was like $20,
If this was Game Pass, you'd be all over
15,
it, right?
yeah, you would
Yeah.
absolutely play it. And that's just the economy, Adam. It's not their fault. They deserve $30. They probably deserve $40. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it's a great game. I mean, it is sitting very high. Steam, like 9 out of 10. Metacritic, 89%.
Yeah.
Like, the reviews are just, stellar for this. So, excellent.
If you
Yeah.
like Giant Squid games, if you like Giant Squid's video games, you know what you're getting with this, but it is done so damn well that I love these. I eat these up. I don't need to be shooting zombies all the time. I don't need to be saving the world from space aliens. Sometimes I just want to ride my sword through the ocean with my dolphin friends.
Yeah.
And that's what Sword of the Sea gives me. I love it. It's a great game. The place to be for Megadads socials is the Megadads Discord, where you can engage with your favorite Megadads as well as other friends of the Megadads every single day in our stress-free and welcoming social space. When you're a member of our Discord, you will get alerts for all of our content drops, so you never have to miss a review, a podcast, or a hot take. Partake in our fun weekly Megadads holidays like Waluigi Wednesday and Final Fantasy Sunday. Megadads Discord is fun, free, and follows you wherever you go. Join us today and become part of the conversation. And that sound right there means that it's the end of this episode of Megadads Live. It's the caboose, where we give you a recommendation of something outside the world of video games that we think you might enjoy. And I am sad, Antonio. I'm sad.
I know.
Because I've been a huge fan of Lego Masters for a long time. And I
Hell's
found
Lego
out
Masters.
Lego Masters is a reality competition show
Oh, where they build stuff
where they
with Will
build
Arnett.
really cool shit out of
Yeah.
Lego, right? Really cool stuff. And it's fun and unique. And like, I get jealous because I can't make cool stuff out of Lego. They're not building from a set, they're making things out of nothing in their brains, right? Really
Uh-huh.
cool stuff. But I'm sad because I found out that this was the last season that Will Arnett was going to be the host of Lego Masters.
Okay.
Apparently next year it's going to be Nick Cannon. Like,
Oh,
fuck that.
that
Ew.
is a downgrade if I ever
Gross.
heard it.
Right? So
That sounds like Pap.
So I've been thinking to myself, like, is this going to be the same show without Will
No.
Arnett?
It's not.
It's not. It's absolutely not. They're running a summer limited series called Lego Masters Junior right now. And it's the same basic format of the show, but with kids, right? It's like MasterChef Junior, any of those junior shows that they have, where it's the same thing, but with kids. And the host is not Will Arnett. It's actually Ozzy Osbourne's daughter.
The one
can't
who was
remember
in the
what her-
show?
Can't remember what. Yeah, I can't remember what the hell her name was, but she's the host. She's like
That's
50 now,
weird.
so that's weird. She does not look the same at all. Not a great host either. I gotta say, she doesn't do a very good job,
She doesn't seem very enthusiastic, if I remember correctly.
and she's not funny. Not funny.
Yeah,
But what
that
carries
sounds right.
this Lego Masters version is the kids. Like, these kids are just hilarious to watch. They goof off. They don't know how to be on television. It's fun, right? And my kids love it. My kids love watching like Kids Baking Championship because I like seeing people their own age do this stuff. So we've been watching Lego Masters Junior. It's on Fox. You can stream it on Hulu. It's not Will Arnett caliber, but it's different and it's fun and it's a good time. I think you could watch it with your kids and have a lot of fun with it.
That sounds great. My daughter's still on the like the large like Lego things that aren't
the Duplo.
Legos, you know the big stuff. So when it comes time to reach Lego age though, that's gonna be fun.
Yes.
That's gonna be fun when we get Legos age. My caboose is actually for a theme park. So there's something called Santa's Village. It is 40 minutes west of Chicago. So I want to say it's past Rockford. I forget the actual town or whatever, the nearest landmark town, but it's a amusement park where all the rides are kid size and the parents can go on too. And it's clean, very well kept. I didn't realize it was that close to us. We went on our way to Galena and made a pit stop, and I was like, oh, she might like this because our kid really enjoys Santa Claus, and it's called Santa's Village.
This thing's
And
open year round?
Santa is there. They're actually open like 70% of the year, like that type of thing. And
Closed
because
during
it's
Christmas.
Well, it's winter themed. So what they did is they're actually constructing a big indoor part where you can like go ice skating and do other stuff
Oh, that's
for
cool.
when it's too cold to be outside. But their shtick is they've always had Santa there year round. So when you go in the summer or fall and you go, Santa's just there in his house and he has like it all set up. He looks really good. This was a really good Santa, and like he has like a computer where it shows like his path like on Christmas and where he plans to go. Like there was just a lot of great touches, and then my daughter who loves Santa had a great time. I was just impressed. Things were like reasonably priced. It was really good. I had fun like on the rides, like I like the pirate ship these days. You ever get on the pirate ship where it just kind of goes back and forth? It went just high enough to like give you that fun like pit in your stomach like thing. It was fun.
Was it an actual pirate ship in Santa's Village?
Yeah, like the pirate ship ride where it goes like this.
I know the pirate ship ride, but in Santa's Village, is it a pirate ship?
Yeah.
Or it's not like a sleigh or something?
No, good catch though. They do put some like, oh, this is an elf thing, like this is they put some of that out there, but really it's just like the theme of everything is like winter, all year round, like type
I love
thing.
that more. I love the fact that in the North Pole there's just like some pirate fuckery going on. Like I like the idea behind that.
Yeah, it's fun. Santa's Village, if you're in the Midwest, check it out. It's worth the trip if you have youngins.
That's amazing. Love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much for listening or watching this episode of Megadads Live, either on YouTube or where you get your podcasts. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you join us in that Megadads Discord. You can even support what we do by becoming a Boost member at patreon.com/Megadads. Antonio, did you know that if you're a Boost member, you get this very podcast 5 days early and completely ad-free? Did you know that?
I don't know many things, Adam.
Yeah.
And I did not know that either.
Well, there it is. I put some knowledge in your brain. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you next week for an all-new episode of Megadads Live.